Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Oasis Drives. I'm walking on a racetrack right now because we have a very special car, and it's this. The Audi RS Q8 in its final version. And let me tell you one thing, this thing is absolutely insane. In this video we'll take it for some Catalonian roads, a beautiful racetrack drive. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Stay till the end. Let's begin. What have they changed? What is different between this and the previous model of that RS Q8? Well, very simple. We have a new single frame grille that is fully made out of carbon fiber. We have a front bumper that's made out of carbon fiber. And when you then look at the car, we have a new wheel design. Very nice, but that's about it. It's not that they have changed a lot, they just made this car better and faster. But the major changes are something that we need to talk about, and it's right in the front. So let me pop the hood to show you what the engine is all about on the Audi RS Q8. And let me tell you one thing, this is the strongest V8 that Audi ever put out in a car. 640 horsepower, 850 Newton meters of torque. I mean, sadly you can't see it over this, but it's absolutely insane. 3.6 seconds to 100 and tops out at 305 kph, man. Come on, absolutely insane. But the best thing is, have a look at this. Carbon ceramic brakes. And we have used them, let me tell you that, absolutely insanely on this track. This car can actually lap the Nürburgring in 7 minutes and 36 seconds. I mean, have a look at this. It's a family SUV with a lot of space in the back for all your groceries. This is insane. It's unheard of. Now, as far as the changes in the back, very simple. We have the new taillight design, right, with the communication taillights. We have a carbon pack here, the new Audi logo, the carbon pack there, some diffuser elements, and obviously this vertical line, which is basically the new DNA of Audi. That's it. That's it, in all honesty. Let's go to the interior. We find ourselves in the interior, right? We have this new Dynamica, which is Alcantara, basically with a new name. Also the Dynamica on the steering wheel. But to be honest, I'm a little sad that they didn't update the steering wheel. In all honesty, I thought maybe if you bring out the facelift, let's just use that flattened top and bottom steering wheel that they use in the latest cars like the RS3, RS e-tron GT and so on. The infotainment system has also stayed the same. We have still the 8-speed gearbox, and we have still this old screen here. So I'm not really happy about that. It hasn't changed a lot, so that is a little bit lame, in all honesty. I mean, they could have gone a little bit more. But what they did change is the design and the styling of the seats. We have obviously this red option. There's also a very interesting blue-gray option that you can get. It feels premium, it feels nice, and they made it better. They made it lighter, they have some isolation that they took out. It's a nice, beautiful thing to drive. But hey, I think talking about drive, I'll give you a listen, and then we're going straight to the road. Alright friends, we are taking the Audi RS Q8 for the drive, the record-breaking machine with 7 minutes and 36 seconds on the Nürburgring. But do you really feel that sportiness when driving? And to be honest, I would say no. It actually feels very comfortable. It feels like a normal car. You're just hovering along here on this beautiful Catalonian road. Very nice. Nothing is really that extreme. But then when you think of the numbers, you think, how did they do that? I mean, there has to be something, right? There has to be something about this car that makes it go around the Nürburgring like a lunatic. And here is where precision starts to become something very important, because it is the strongest V8 engine that they ever produced, 640 horsepower, but it's still very heavy. I mean, this is an SUV, right? It is over 2 tons. It's at 2.5 tons almost, with passengers and fluid in. But when you put it into RS1 mode, and then you just start to drive a little bit faster, you can tell that this is agile, just as a hatchback would be. It's a very agile car. It really sits very beautiful on the road. Here, especially driving those fast corners, you would never believe how fast this machine is. I mean, there was a motorcycle behind us, and now it isn't anymore. Look at that. It really is a fast machine. It really is a fast machine. I can tell you that plain and forward. But you can't, even if you're driving fast, you can't really tell how fast you're driving. That is one thing that's very interesting about this car. It just flies over those roads. You feel like you are on rails, but then you're sitting in this SUV. It's kind of difficult for me to comprehend how this works, in all honesty, because I'm expecting it. I'm expecting it to understeer like crazy, but then it just goes and goes and goes and goes. Ba-bam. Let's have a little bit of a sound experience here. You know, it's OPF and everything, but I'm just happy that we have a V8 still in a car, man. It's really brutal. It's really brutal, man. It's the perfect understatement Urus, right? If you don't want to drive a Lamborghini Urus because people would judge you for being an asshole, you can drive this instead. And you'll have a perfect machine that nobody would ever expect it to be. I mean, it's incredible fast. I can't even believe it, man. With carbon ceramic brakes that are as like 450 millimeters of carbon ceramic brakes, man. This is absolutely insane. It's really a phenomenal car to drive. I can't believe they put 640 horsepower in this thing. It's absolutely insane. But to be honest, you can't really experience it. So we have to go to the track, because this is it's just too fast for the normal road. We're talking about an SUV, but it's too fast for the normal road here on those very narrow corners. Look at that. It's just stable. It's incredible. It's really incredible, man. Wow. Shifts beautiful. Brakes wonderful. And the throttle response is also nice. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Let's go straight to the track and see you there. Alright friends, we are taking the RS Q8 for the racetrack experience here. Braking gently. I mean, come on, this is a over 2 ton ship, but hey, you have to take it for a drive on the racetrack, otherwise it's too fast for the road. Imagine. And it just goes and goes and goes. Let me tell you that. It's incredible how this car, hey, it feels literally like a sports car. 7 minutes and 36 seconds on the Nürburgring. Here, fully on the brakes. Turn in and accelerate out. What the hell is going on? This is crazy. Just lift off a little bit. And now fully on the brakes. Pow! Look at this chicane. I can't believe we're driving an SUV on the racetrack, man. This is absolutely phenomenal. It's actually, it's incredible that we can do that today. This is a family car. Holy shit. And it's literally blistering fast. It really is. It's almost as fast as the RS3. But I have to let it cool off a little bit before we do the second lap. This is absolutely insane. It's literally, it's just brutal. It just flies and goes and goes. You wouldn't believe how fast this car is. You wouldn't believe it. 640 horsepower, 850 Newton meters of torque. Let's time the 0 to 100. Maybe I'm very interested in that. What a machine. This is absolutely insane. You wouldn't believe how fast this car is. You wouldn't believe it, literally. It's blistering fast. I just can't comprehend that we're driving an SUV like a sports car here around the track. It's crazy. Let's see. Let's stop here quickly. Ba-ba-bam. Boom. Fully on the brakes. Turn in and third gear out. Wheels, imagine that. Wow, full on the brakes. You gotta get used to brake fully and then out of the corner. Bam! Absolutely ridiculous. And fully on the brakes. Turn in. Hey, if you're thinking of buying one of these, I can tell you one thing. You're not making a mistake. You're really not making a mistake, because this is unbelievable. I can't believe we have progressed so far with the SUVs and all of those cars, man, to drive on the track like absolutely lunatics. This is incredible. It's really insane to think of an SUV over 2 tons, man. 640 horsepower, and it's just flying. My God, man, my God. Just taking it a little bit easy here now to explain what I mean. We will do some crazy laps a little bit later, but the cameras are mounted outside, so I just wanted to tell you how this actually feels. It's just incredible. It's really incredible to think of that we're driving an SUV that fast. You're not even feeling like you're sitting in an SUV. Of course you can feel the weight a little bit, but it still feels like a proper sporty car. And while I'm doing that, I'm getting massaged and getting my ass cooled. So say what you want, but this is crazy.